Hello. So today again we will discuss one question from CAT 2020 slot 1, which is moreover related to numbers and maxima minima. So we'll directly move to the question now, right? So it's given if a, b and c are three positive integers such that ab is 432, b into c, so ab means a into b basically here, b into c is 96 and c should be lesser than 9, then the smallest possible value of a plus b plus c. So smallest possible value of a plus b plus c is, if I'll go through this one, I'll have to definitely make a table, but before moving to the table, so here according to this my value is a plus b plus c should be equal to something, right? But before moving to this, we should know some of the basic concept of maxima minima. The basic concepts are, the first one is if a into b is a constant term, then a plus b will have a minimum value when a is equal to b, right? Similarly, I can say the second important one is if a plus b is equal to a constant term, then a into b will have a maximum value when a is equal to b. So this is moreover related to this part. So as the information is given as a into b, let's mark this one. A into b is nothing but 432. Let's factorize this part. I could have written this value as 2 raised to 4 into 3 cube. That's the first part. Similarly, I can take b into c here. So b into c is equal to 96. I can also represent this one as let's try to factorize this part. So I can say something with 2 raised to 5 into 3, right? So now this is the question where I need to be slightly careful. I'll have to check the bigger number available here. Bigger number is 432. So 432, the product of two numbers should be in such a format such that the two values are equal. Then only I can say a plus b will have a minimum value. So what are the possibilities? I can just work on some random values, but let's try to identify 432. If we'll take the basic square root of 432, it's approximately equal to 441, right? So 441 is nothing but how much? 21 square. So the two numbers should be somewhere near to 21, right? So it should be near to 21 here. A number should be slightly more than 21 or slightly less than, another one should be slightly less than 21. So these will be the closer values possible here, right? So now you can identify the numbers. So first thing is you can identify in this format, then you'll have to work, because sometimes what happens is we'll work on 96, but there is a restriction given in this part also. So 96 is near to 100, so the value should be somewhere near to 10 and 10 if you'll consider, right? So square root of 96, which is approximately nothing but near to 100, which is nothing but 10 square is the value available here. 100 is equal to 10 square, so the value should be near to 10, right? But I have a restriction given in this, that the value of c should be lesser than 9, and obviously I'll have to link b with a and b also, right? So I have to choose, my main priority will be a into b in this case. So I can list down the values. Let's do one thing. Let's try to list down the values possible here. So as we have seen that suppose if we'll take this one here, let's start with some values in this case. So assuming that this is I have taken c as the least value possible for the time being, I have taken 2, right? That means this will be nothing but 48 So let's see whether 48 into something as a combination possible for A or not, A into B or not. So 48, if you'll see, is saying about 2 raised to 4 into 3. That means I can have 3 square, or else we can say 9. If you like the summation of these values is how much? It's something but 59 in this case, right? But is it the least value possible? As we have seen that the two values A and B should be closer to each other. So I'll just mark the values for the time being and we'll check. So if we'll consider B as 3 here, sorry, C as 3 here, then the value B should be 32, 2 raised to 5, but 2 raised to 5 is not possible on this case, so that's not possible here. Then I can take this value as 4. Suppose I have taken this one as 4. That means the value of B. So I have taken C as 4 here. That means I have taken 2 square. That means remaining is 2 cube into 3. So 2 cube into 3 is nothing but 24. Right? So 24, that is 2 cube into 3 is possible in this case. So the remaining will be nothing but 18 in this case, or else I have to just shuffle the values here. So let's check. If we'll add these values, 24 plus 4 is nothing but 28 plus 8, 36 plus this is nothing but 46, right? So 46, right now 46 is the minimum value available. So obviously if we'll check, and now I can go through options also, right? Because 56 is 56, 49, 46 and 59 are the options available. My basic priority was, if I want to find out the minimum value, if I get 46 as an answer, I can always stick that one as an answer available here, because that's the minimum value given in my options, right? But let's go through the other values also. So the next I can take this value as, I cannot take 5, so I'll take 6. So if we'll take this one as 6 here, this value is supposed to be 16, right? And this value is nothing but 27. So let's add these values. 16 plus 6 is 22 plus, that means 49, right? Then again I will take the value as, let's say I have taken the value as 8. This will be 12, and this value will be nothing but in that case 36, right? So again the value here is nothing but 56. Now you need to be slightly careful, because sometimes what happens, in the condition is given that the value of C should be lesser than 9. By mistake sometimes we directly take the value as 8 and we compare the values with other. In that case I might end up with the wrong answer, and the worst part is that option is also available here. The best way to identify is this part, where I have seen the product A into B is 432, so it's approximately equal to 441. So the value should be closer to 21. Now you can identify 18 and 24 as compared to the other values, they are closer to 21, right? So this value will be my correct answer possible. So there are smaller things which you need to keep in mind whenever you're dealing with the maximum minima format. So these are the few things which you need to keep in mind. Thanks for joining us. That's all for today.